To our daily energy boost, reading the Zohar from beginning to end. It's very exciting. Today we are going to complete the portion of Chayei Sarah, and in the next video we will continue with the following portion, which is Toldot. So we're moving on in our mission to manifest the vision that we have to read and to complete the entire reading and the connection with the Zohar from beginning to end. Awakening the light of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, awakening the energy and the strength and the healing that each one of us need, and together as a group projecting all of this light to the entire world. In those few verses, the Zohar talks about times of exile and times of redemption. In the deeper level of understanding exile and redemption, as the Kabbalists explain, exile, it's a state of mind, of consciousness, when we feel disconnected, where we are not really connected with our powers, with our inner light, with our strength, when we are not clear, when maybe even questions, doubts are coming in to our mind, when we don't really see the path. Time of spiritual exile, it's time that we feel disconnected. And we all have times in our life, in our process, that we are in exile. And it is part of the way the process is designed for a reason. There is a purpose behind it. And there are times of redemption, times that we do feel connection with our inner powers, with the clarity. We are clear about what we want, about our purpose, about what we want to do, to manifest in our life, the way that we want to effect change in our life, and so on. Unfortunately, for most of, I don't want to say most, but for many people, when it comes to the spiritual work, when we are in the time of spiritual redemption, when we feel connected, we are very inspired and motivated to do the spiritual work. If it is our connections, meditations, if it is simply sharing with others in our lives. However, for many people, when they're in time of exile, when they feel disconnected or uninspired, they taking one or more steps back in their spiritual effort. What really happens in the time of exile? As the Kabbalists explain, when we feel not connected in the spiritual dimensions, in the unseen level of our life, the universe helps us to construct a new capacity, a new vessel, to be able to expand ourselves and to expand the light in our lives. So what seemed to be time of darkness, in the upper world, it is a time of constructing a new vessel and a new capacity. What we should be doing in those times is not to react to what we feel. So even if sometimes I would not feel so inspired to do my spiritual work, when you remind yourself that in those times, even though it seemed to be negative, because this is what you feel, this is the time that you start to receive a new capacity, a new vessel that might take maybe a few days, sometimes a few weeks, sometimes more than that. But eventually will get you into a place to be able to reveal and to awaken and to manifest greater light and energy and fulfillment in our life and from you to other people around you. So in the time of exile, when we feel disconnected, the most important thing is to remind yourselves this idea and to keep pushing yourselves unconditionally, not because you feel the reward, not because you feel inspired, to push yourself kind of unconditionally to keep doing your spiritual work, keep doing your meditations, keep doing your connections, keep sharing in your life, even if you don't feel that this is what you want to do. Because as you keep injecting the spiritual energy into the process, it will help you to connect eventually with the new constructed vessel and to manifest the new capacity that the universe is trying to help you to manifest. So as we read those verses, we want again to meditate, to awaken all this consciousness and the energy and the strength that each one of us need, especially when we hit the times of exile in our process. רבי חזקיה פתח ואמר, מי נתן לבשיסה יעקב וישראל לבוזזים עלו השם וגומר. תחי זה מזמנה דהתחרב במקדשה, בירקן לה שריין בעלמא. והתמנאו כביכול, התמנאו מעילה ותתה, וכל אינון שאר דרגין תתאין, מתקפה ואזלה ושלטה עליהו דישראל, בגין דאינון גרמו בחובייהו. איקרא לה התיישבן מילי, דכתיב מי נתן למשיסה יעקב, כיוון דאמר מי נתן למשיסה יעקב וישראל, מהו חתנו לו? חטאו לו מבעלה. והיא אמר חתנו לו מי ולאבו, ולא אבינו מבעלה. אלא בשעתה דהתחרב מקדשה, והתוקע דהירכלה ועמה יתגלי. בעיה שכינתה להתעקרה מדוכתה, ולמאח אימהון בגלותה. אמרה אהך בקדמיתה למחמי ביתי והירכלי, ואפקוד על דוכתי דכהני ולבאי דאבו פלחין בביתה. אמר רבי אלעזר, באי שעתה הסתכלת כנסת ישראל לעילה, וחמה דבעלה הסתלק מינה לעילה לעילה. נחתת לטאטה עלת בביתה, והסתכלת בכל אינון דוכתי. והשתמה קלה לעילה לעילה, והשתמה קלה לטאטה, עדה עוד הכתיב כל ברמה נשמע, נאי בכי תמרורים רחל מבכה על בניה וגומר והוקמוה. כיוון דעלת בגלותה הסתכלת בעמה וחמת דחקי לון ורמסי לון בגלותה. בין רגליהון דשאר אמין כדן אמרת מי נתן למשיסה יעקב וגומר, ואינון אמרין הלא השם זו חתנו לו, והיא אמרת ולא עברו בדרכיו הלוך ולא שמעו בתורתו. Coming to verse 270, which is the verse that concluding the portion of Chayei Sarah. So we know within any completion, what we call the Malchut level, there is also the ability to awaken all the light that was awakened previously, before that. So we want to take a moment just to awaken all of the light that we awakened together throughout the entire reading of the Zohar till this point. Second, if you not behind the wheels, if you don't drive at the moment and you can, just close your eyes for a few moments. I want you to visualize a beam of light comes out of the crown, from the skull, from the top of your head, goes all the way up to the heavens. This is what the Zohar called the string of mercy. The string of light that attaching each one of us to the source, to the upper worlds. I want you to meditate, to imagine, to visualize each one of us from different parts of the universe. Visualize that in the upper world there is another string of light that is connecting all of us, each dot, each one of us from any place where we are. We're unifying our energy and sending all of this power to the entire universe, to 7 billion people, sending this light of healing, of elevation, the light of peace, to the minds, to the hearts, to the bodies of 7 billion people, to the entire world. Want to inject and to elevate, injecting this light and elevate our world to a place that each individual will have one singular drive behind anything that we are about to do today, which is only to impart goodness and positivity and energy of healing towards others. ובשעתה דזמין קודשא בריחו למפקד עלמי כנסת ישראל תיטוב מן גלותה בקדמיתה תהך לביתה. בגיד דבי המקדש יתבנה בקדמיתה ואימה לה קודשא בריחו קומי מאפרה התאבד ואמרת לאן את הריח. ביתה אחריו היכלי תוקד בנוע עד קודשא בריחו יבנה במקדשה בקדמיתה ויתקין היכלה. ויבנה קרתא דירושלים ולבטר יוקים לה מאפרה עדה עוד הכתיב בונה ירושלים השם וגומר. בונה ירושלים בקדמיתה ולבטר נדחי ישראל יכנס והם עלה יתנערים מעפר קום ישבי ירושלים וגומר. והתקן איש גלותהון בישראל עדה עוד הכתיב בונה ירושלים השם בקדמיתה ולבטר נדחי ישראל יכנס וכדן הרופא לשבורי לב ומחבש לעצבותם דת חיית המתים. וכתיב את רוחי אתן בקרבכם ועשיתי את אשר בחוקיי תלכו וגומר, ברוך השם לעולם, אמן ואמן. Thank you very much for joining. I want to wish you to have a blessed and meaningful day, and I will see you in the next video as we are going to start the new section, the new portion of the Zohar, the portion of Toldot. Thank you very much, everyone.